Scholarship Ceremony, the Black American Comptroller Employees Association. Hold tight. We gotta hold on. All right, sorry about the delay. We just had a little problem with the room, but we're okay. We're set. So again, let's welcome everybody to our 41st annual Juneteenth Scholarship Celebration, put on by the BACE, which is the Black American Controllers Employees Association, which was founded in 1981. My name is Kevin Lyons. I'm the agency spokesperson for the Texas Controller of Public Accounts. Been here since 2012. In fact, just celebrated a 10-year anniversary. So I made it 10 years, right? And so obviously we've got some really talented board members that have helped put this on. And so I just want to introduce them, starting with our president, Octavia Washington. Octavia is going to come around and say, and there you go.
Hello.
Yeah, Hello. Octavia Washington. Our vice president is Tamasha Perkins. Shaniqua Woolley is our secretary. Makita Jones is our treasurer, so that's our money person. Don't be short with the money. Bobby Thomas is our financial secretary. Same thing. Altisha Greer is our sergeant at arms. And Lisa Poulos is our parliamentarian. All right. Thank you, Ms. Poulos. So I'm going to now introduce Reverend Brandon Woolley to do our invocation.
Yes, let us pray. First of all, congratulations to each of you for your hard work and your scholarship that you're about to receive. And let us pray. God, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for allowing us just to gather even on this virtual space. We thank you, oh God, for this wonderful organization who sees the need to pour into our young people, into our future. For that, we just want to give your name glory, honor, and praise. And so, Lord, we pray now for the furtherance of this great program. God, I pray for the scholarship recipient. Let them continue to strive after glorious deeds and always be the light in which you have created them to be. God, allow us to continue to have the heart, the strength, and the courage to invest into our future and generations to come. We love you and we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. All right. Nice. Thank you for that, Reverend Woolley. Before we get started, we're just gonna, for the young folks, quick history of Juneteenth, which is short for June 19th, which is the very day when the federal troops came to Galveston, Texas in 1865 to sort of take control of the state and ensure that all enslaved people will be freed. So their arrival came a full 2.5 years after the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation. And so that means it took 2.5 years before slaves in Texas found out that they were actually free. And so, I mean, that tells you something right there. So anyway, Juneteenth honors the end to slavery in the United States and is considered the longest running African-American holiday. And on June 17th of 2021, so just last year, that holiday finally became a federal holiday. So, it's been quite some time. So with that, we're going to introduce some of our speakers. And the first person I'm going to introduce is Tevis Clark, who is a third grader in the Austin School District. Tevis.
I Dream a World by Langston Hughes, 1902 through 1967. I dream a world where man no other man will scorn, where love will bless the earth and peace its path adorn. I dream a world where all will know sweet freedom's way, where greed no longer saps the soul, nor averse blights our day. A world I dream where black or white, whatever race you be, will share the bounties of the earth in peace, and every man is free, where wretchedness will hang its head, and joy like a pearl attends the needs of all mankind. Of such I dream my world.
Nice, nice job, Tevis. Thank you so much. I mean, I don't know if I had the guts to speak like that when I was your age, so good job. Um, so now I want to introduce Dr. Larry Wallace Jr., who's a U.S. Army combat retiree and was elected as the first Black mayor of Manor, Texas. Dr. Wallace.
Yes, sir. How you doing? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me right? All right,
Yes.
good, good.
Yes.
So you already heard the history of Juneteenth, right? The 2-year delay, 6 months or 5 months before the president at that time, basically recognized officially as a joint resolution in Congress. And then what wasn't highlighted yet was in 1979, Texas became the first state to make Juneteenth, also known as Freedom Day. And you hear, right, the movement that happened, the equality that occurred through policies and legislation, but the time it took to occur. And we see that even now, right, with, the first Black president and Barack Obama, 50 years from Martin Luther King and I Have a Dream and everything he stated, and how far we've gone, but still how far we still have to go, right? And I have some remarks that I want to say or read from a statement I did back in 2020 when I'm not going to read the whole thing, but some statements from it when we did our first Juneteenth observance and unity walk here within the city of Manor, which was the first before Pflugerville, city of Austin, and others, the first in making a statement. And it starts off with, there is no greater day than Juneteenth for us as a community to reflect on our past, to identify where we are, and begin the next steps to further grow past the deplorable injustices self-evident within the same system established to protect us, right? And that was key, to start opening with that statement of what Juneteenth should mean for us, right? You have Independence Day, you have all these other days, but what does Juneteenth mean for us as a people, as a community? In understanding and realizing that even though we've gone far in expectations of equality, expectations of being treated equally, there are still so many different injustices now created to prevent and hold us down. And why it's so key with scholarships like this to give our young youth opportunities to be able to see and realize where these new barriers to their success are now at, because history books are telling us where they were. They're not telling us where they are now. And for our youth to be able to thrive and survive, we need scholarships, we need communities to let them know this is where it was, but this is where it is now. Don't get frustrated, just understand and know how to navigate and move around, right? And it says, how swiftly and long lasting any movement impacts society is always contingent upon the constructive and destructive nature of the actions planned and executed. And again, that's why it's key for us all to come together, and why we need to make sure what we're doing is truly not just for our own selfish initiatives, but because we want to see our youth be in a better place than we are. And too often, when we try to help other individuals get where we weren't, we internally have some type of bitterness that they have an opportunity afforded to them that was not afforded for us. But in order for us to all be able to move up, for the future generations to be able to break down the barriers that are always being placed in front of us by those that are in office, we have to be able to support each other constructively, with intention, with no malice, Because if it has any type of destructive nature in there, which is, I got you there, so how are you going to get me in a better situation? That is how we end up putting people in places that do not turn back around and pull each other up. And so again, it's baking it back for Juneteenth. People fought for our freedoms. People fought for equality. People fought for the 14th Amendment and additional subsequent amendments to that. Not necessarily for themselves, but for their youth and their grandkids, right? And so Juneteenth is that type of observance of how are we taking the money that we could use to go to the grocery store and buy that extra juicy steak, or go to the grocery store and buy, you know, the meal that we want or the fast food we want, but we take that money and we put it towards our kids' educations. We put it towards kids' Roth IRAs and mutual funds. We put it towards scholarships because we're investing into a next generation that will hopefully be able to have a greater fight, a greater advocacy, and be able to see the injustices before they occur that we were not able to do during our time. And then it goes on and it basically says that in the 1776 declaration that was unanimously signed, and I say this again because a lot of times what you'll find out even in the education space, people that say that they're there for you, they're not there for you. And it says unanimously signed that whenever you see government becoming destructive to the ends that against your life, your liberty, and your pursuit of happiness, it says here unanimously that you are supposed to, just do me up, when it becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form. And the reason I'm highlighting these things is because your education, your scholarships to get you to see exposures will help make sure that you don't run down into some of the same issues and hindrances that many of us have, because we didn't have the ability to be able to go off and receive certain educations. Some of us had to go into the military, like myself, right? And receive benefits that way. Some of us, unfortunately, had to have family members that passed away, and the money that they handed down created opportunities, right? And that's why scholarships that are being handed out are even more of a benefit and appreciated, because these are people that have made a conscious decision to give money out of their pocket to make sure you have a better future than what maybe just your parents can be able to do by themselves, or just what you may be able to do by yourself by just working, right? And so the last thing I'll say in regards to my statements was rhetoric or words without action is intolerable. And for decades, this has transpired. And so I say all this in kind of resumming for Juneteenth is the only way we as individuals and we as a community are able to move forward and to be able to truly see what was written in policies through unanimous vote, to see what was promised to us through the Declaration of Independence, through the 14th Amendment, and all the other ratifications that happened after, is for us to understand the systems that are in our way right now and how to best be able to overcome them. And the only way to truly be able to do that is to get the education you need to be able to get the credentials that those that can be opposing to us, we are putting ourselves on the same footing, the same ground to be able to push back. And that has been one of the biggest oppositions to us as a people before Juneteenth was they had the education, they had the support systems, they had the support structures. They were able to put themselves in the positions to dictate what happened to us. And when we come together as a community in constructive ways, we are now able to, like a hammer, be able to beat down the nails. the nails of opposition, the nails of strife, the nails of frustration as a community, one voice together. And so with that, I hand the mic back over. Unless you want to open for questions, I'm always good for that. I love talking and just talking with people. But again, Juneteenth is a day for our reflection. Independence Day is a day for their reflection. But Juneteenth is a day for our reflection of when we, after the 14th Amendment, 2 years later, after the Emancipation Proclamation, we were made free. 6 months later, Congress finally put something in resolution after they already told us we were free 2 years ago. Right? So with that, I close.
Thank you, Dr. Wallace. I like the imagery about the nails. That's good stuff. I hope that the young folks can take that to heart and that we can all sort of take something from that message. So I guess now we're ready for the video montage. Vincent?
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, you can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
Hi, my name is Shanny Barnes. I am one of the the BACE scholarship recipients for the years 2019 and 2020. And in 2021, I received the Dovie Green Jackson undergrad scholarship. Winning these scholarships has helped me tremendously in my college career because it allowed me the opportunity to really focus 100% on my studies without having to incorporate working a job in there as well. It gave me the chance to explore what classes worked for me, what professors worked for me, what study habits worked best for me, and those three things have really been beneficial in me obtaining my degree. I will forever be grateful for winning these scholarships and beyond blessed. And to the recipients of this year, congratulations. I wish you the best on all your future endeavors.
Yes. Shantae Bryan, I've been with BACE for 10 years with many more to come.
My name is Shakori Williams. I've been a member of BACE for about a year now.
My name is Altisha Greer, and I've been a member of BACE since 2017.
Hi, I'm Vince Sellers, just a member of BACE. I love that BACE is so open and welcomes everyone, and I love their mission of raising money for scholarships, which has a great impact to the community. Who wouldn't want to be part of that?
Hi, I'm Rosalind Culp. I've been a member of BACE since 2022, and I work in tax policy.
Julian Daniels. I've been a BACE member since 2014. One of the main reasons is the Juneteenth program my dad was a part of, and Meals on Wheels, because they used to deliver to my great-grandmother when I was younger. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Zaria. I am going into my sophomore year of college and I'm a biology major. I applied for the BACE scholarship and I was awarded the money for it, and it tremendously helped me all throughout my school year, from paying for my rent to paying for my car note to paying for groceries. It really allowed me and my family to have financial freedom, to not worry about what I was spending or how much I could possibly spend because I had the extra money on the side.
Hi, my name is Tina Smith, and I've been a BACE member since 2022.
Hi, my name is Yasmin Glasper, and I've been a BACE member since 2022.
Hello, my name is Yolanda Gann with the Enforcement Division, and I have been a member of the Black American Comptroller Employee Association since January of 2022.
Hello, my name is Bettina Wright. I'm a senior tax auditor with Audit Division, and I've been a BACE member, admittedly, for the past 20 years.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Hey. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey.
That was such a nice video montage. A lot of good folks at the controller's office. So I guess we're going to introduce Janelle Austin, who's been at the controller's office for nearly 25 years. And in fact, she'll tell you it's exactly 24 years, 9 months, and 7 days. And so, Janelle, I hand the mic to you.
Yes, hello. Thank you for having me. The name of the spoken word, I hope everyone can hear me.
We can, if you turn it up just a little bit. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, is that loud enough?
It is. Thank you so much.
Okay. Sure, thank you. The name of the spoken word I would like to perform today is called The Arrival. When we can look out and forward to a promise fulfilled, and at that moment know we have arrived. We have arrived climbing generational mountains and overcoming obstacles even when greeted by failure. Here, We stand on a community strengthened by the goals we have in common to achieve. When we can look back on a promise not yet fulfilled to all those that have sacrificed, that we may one day have something to believe and see that without them, there could be no us. A unified past is meaningful through how we have survived. As we can look out and forward to a promise fulfilled, then at that moment know we have arrived. Arrive where we are no longer climbing generational mountains, but moving them. Arrive where we are no longer greeted by failure, but by success. Arrive as we grow stronger through peace and unity in the bonds we make as we continue to progress. In time where we are no longer judged by our circumstances, but our abilities. In time where we are challenged rather than defeated. Unified of many faces, arrive. Unified from many places, arrive. And we will arrive together. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Janelle. That was really nice. So next on the program, we're going to introduce Shante Bryant, who's going to announce the scholarship recipients. Ms. Bryant, it's up to you.
Thank you, Kevin. And I would also like to thank BACE for the honor of introducing these scholarship recipients. Can y'all hear me good? Okay. All right, so the first scholarship recipient is Brianna Bailey. Her parents are Devin and Katrina Bailey. She is a graduate of Round Rock High School, and she plans to attend the University of North Texas to play volleyball while majoring in biology with a future in orthodontics. She plans to open her own practice, and that would enable her to provide world-class dental hygiene and orthodontic care to underserved communities. Some of her accomplishments and activities include she's a certified clinical medical assistant, and she got that during the 11th grade. She wishes to maintain a 4.0 GPA. She received academic all-state, academic all-district 3 times, and is a member of Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society, a National Honor Society member. And during her time playing volleyball, she was named first and second team all-district, and she was also team captain during her senior year. Congratulations, Brianna. Next, I have DeMonte McBride. His parents are Sergeant Steve and Tasha McBride. And DeMonte plans to attend Texas Lutheran University of Seguin, Texas, where he will major in criminal justice. His aspiration is to be a criminal defense attorney. That's impressive. While attending TLU, DeMonte will also compete as an athlete in track and field and what he named as XC. Sorry, DeMonte, I had to look that up. I had no idea what that was. And I found out that was cross bike riding. So that's pretty impressive. DeMonte will continue his commitment to the community by participating in local outreach programs and work with the local church. Some of his accomplishments and other activities include maintaining a 4.0 GPA, a National Honor Society member, a Texas Bar Association Learning Related Education Program member, also known as LRE program. He participates in peer mentoring, weightlifting. He's a nursing home volunteer. He's a part of the Black Lives Matter movement, as well as tornado relief. Congratulations, DeMonte.
Woo-hoo! You go, boy.
Our next scholarship goes to Pranav Mandiham. I pray I did not mispronounce your name. His parents' names are Dipta and Raghu Mandiham, and he is The nephew or his aunt is an enforcement officer at the Houston Southwest office. He attended Westview High School, and he plans to attend Rice University, majoring in biosciences. He also aspires to become a physician. Very nice. Congratulations, Pranav. And next, we have Yasmin Glasper. Her parents are Bettina Smith and John Glasper. Yasmin is a former CPA employee and a full-time graduate student majoring in family studies at Texas Women's University. She is currently a full-time systems analyst for the Department of Public Safety, and she works part-time in the hospitality industry. Through her family's nonprofit organization, she aspires to help single mothers such as herself, myself included, achieve their personal career and education goals while working toward advancing her career in cybersecurity. One of her greatest achievements is maintaining her GPA while working 2 jobs and raising her beautiful and brilliant 4-year-old daughter, Bailey Elise. Congratulations, Jasmine.
Hey, all right.
And now I will pass it to Herman Mason, who will introduce our next scholarship recipient.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Herman Mason. I was the BACE president in 2018, 2019. Today, I'm honored to present the Tommy Hoyt Memorial Scholarship Award. You may ask yourself who Tommy Hoyt was. Tommy Hoyt was a man that wore many hats. He was a husband, father, son-in-law, uncle. He was generally a person that cared about people. Now, I mentioned father, son, uncle, son-in-law, because these were all things that were prominent in Tommy's life. I mean, we often talked about work, but when we're not talking about work, I mean, our conversations would easily drift to our families and just the challenges that we face. Anyone who knew Tommy Hoyt knows that family was very important to Tommy. It was evident in the way he carried himself. Tommy was also a leader, and he led by example. I watched Tommy grow in his career, and oftentimes I would find myself taking notes on good leadership and the examples that he set. It says that a good leader is someone who is honest, empathetic, courageous. These are all words I would use to describe Tommy Hoyt. Tommy passed away last year at the age of 48. He is survived by his wife, Terry, of 24 years, his son, Sim Jackson Hoyt, his parents, Paul and Julie Hoyt, sister, Kim Hodge, his in-laws, and numerous nieces and nephews. Tommy was a proud graduate of Texas A&M, and he worked for the comptroller's office for 23 years. The one thing I would say that our scholarship recipient has in common with Tommy is that she cares about people, and it's evident in the work that she's done in the past. The recipient of the Tommy Hoyt Memorial Scholarship is Kamora Carter. Her parents are Nikki and Vincent Carter. She is or rather was a student of Cedar Park High School. She plans on attending Jackson State University. And she plans to major in biomedical engineering. Kamora is very active in the church, Mount Sinai Baptist Church. Some of the groups that she participates in, she's a junior usher, youth nurse, praise dance ministry, Ladies of Destiny, youth adult choir, and health ministry volunteer. And she is a member of several organizations, including the NAACP, the Cedar Park High School National Honor Society, AVID program, varsity volleyball team, and TOPS Teams of America. She plans on becoming a biomedical engineer. and will love to build artificial hearts, colons, and lungs. She's also looking forward to exploring the uses of stem cells and continuing her education to become a neonatologist. So I want to congratulate Kimora Carter on winning the Tommy Hoyt Memorial Scholarship Award. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kamari.
Thank you.
Yay, Kamara! Like, whoopee!
Thank you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Tracy Ellis Harrison, and I was BACE President 2020-2021. Today, I have the distinct honor to award the Debbie Green Jackson Scholarship. But first, I want to share Debbie's legacy. Debbie Green Jackson was a native of Odessa, Texas. Debbie began her career with the Controller's Office in her hometown of Odessa in Western Texas as entry-level enforcement officer. Debbie continued her education while working full-time. She earned a bachelor's degree in business administration and management from the University of Texas at Permian Basin. Debbie's talents were recognized in Odessa, and she received the opportunity to come to Austin, where her journey in management flourished. Debbie benefited from the leadership training and mentoring provided by the Controller's Office. This allowed her to further develop as an excellent manager. Having begun as an entry level gave her the desire to give back to her employees. Debbie made history on January 29, 1998. Texas Controller John Sharp appointed the first woman, an ethnic minority, to become Deputy Controller. This is the highest staff position in the agency. Debbie became second in command and was responsible for the day-to-day operations of the agency. She managed over 2,800 employees and more than $45 billion annually. She had full authority to act on the Controller's behalf as the state's chief financial officer. Debbie's unique talents and true greatness and leadership were demonstrated by her involvement in civic affairs and community activities acquired over a lifetime. Debbie was a charter member and president emeritus of Black American Controller Employees Association, Inc., a nonprofit 501c3. Debbie saw BACE as a vehicle to bring employees together and another way to mentor others. She was a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, Inc. Debbie was also a member of Mount Zion Baptist Church. Debbie's last position at the Controller's Office was being appointed the Director of Employee Engagement Division, where she managed and championed employee engagement initiatives and projects across the agency. Debbie attributed her success to her parents and family, a Christian family. She stated that one should always put the Lord first, treat others as you want to be treated, and work very, very hard. Debbie's foundation is based on the guidance and encouragement she received from her family. She learned at a very early age the importance of setting personal goals and that anything is possible if you believe in yourself. Being Debbie's daughter, I was a BACE member from the beginning of my career at the Controller's Office. It has been an honor and privilege to serve in various organizations or offices as well in BACE, including president. I am truly blessed to follow her path. Sadly, Debbie passed away unexpectedly on December 23rd, 2018. Her memories will live forever with us. Her cherished memories will live on by my father, Isaac, myself, my brothers, Isaac Jr. and Chris, and grandchildren, Shamar, Brittany, Brianna, and Dorian. At this time, I have the privilege of providing the scholarship award recipient to Kennedy Carter.
Yay, Kennedy!
Kennedy Carter is the daughter of Nikki and Vincent Carter. Kenny attended at Cedar Park High School, and she is currently attending Prairie View A&M University and with a major in nursing. The first year of Kennedy's college career, she had a 4-point GPA. The second year, she had a 3.5 GPA. She received the Presidential Scholar Award for her grades for both of those years. Kennedy's future goals are to plan to work for a top healthcare facility, working with infant babies as a neonatal nurse. She wants to continue to give back to her community through her church, school, and organizations. Congratulations, Kennedy.
Thank you all so much.
Bless you, bless you.
All right, Kennedy. Kennedy, I also went to Prairie View, so long time ago in another lifetime. So there you go. Okay, we'll kind of wrap this up by introducing our president of BACE, Mr. Octavia Washington.
I believe Pranav just signed in.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
It's on now. Yes, sir. First off, I would like to say good afternoon, and thank you, Dr. Larry Wallace Jr., for accepting our invitation as our guest speaker today. Your speech was truly inspiring and enlightening. I would like to thank our MC for the day, Kevin Lyons, Vince Sellers for serving as our technical host. Job well done, gentlemen. I would like to thank Shante Bryant, Herman Mason, and Tracy Ellis Harrison for announcing our young scholars. Thank you, Tevis Clark, for that brilliant oration. Great job, young man. Please keep up the good work.
Amen.
And Ms. Janelle Austin, with that spoken word. Thank you. I would also like to give a special thanks to the W. Jackson Foundation for their continued support and CPA committee that put together the Tommy Hoyt Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of the BACE Board and of directors and members, I would like to congratulate Brianna Bailey, DeMonte McBride, Pranav Mandiham, Yasmin Glasper, Kimora, and Kennedy Carter on your accomplishments for this year. We wish you the best as you embark on furthering your education. I hope the upcoming school term will be successful for each one of you. When school gets difficult and challenging, remember this theme: the power of togetherness. The one thing I'm asking the scholarship recipients to ask for is help when needed. The world is hard enough as it is, so you don't have to try to figure it out on your own. I would like to thank the BACE members that helped make today a success, such as the scholarship committee and judges, Gerard Washington and Margie Simmons for grading, and reading, grading, and rating the essays from numerous applicants that applied for the scholarship. Also, Ms. Rady and Ms. Bobby. Today would not have been a success without you guys. I would also like to thank the rest of the board that helped me get to this point today. Special thanks to Herman, who's always on me, even when I don't want it. I would also like to thank everyone for attending our virtual scholarship program today, for the continued support that you all provide BACE for the following events. We had a Draw for Love basket drawing this year, a CPA gear sale, which will be coming again soon, and a BACE Easter basket sale, and a Mother's Day staycation basket drawing, which all these things raise the money for today's scholarships. Lastly, don't forget to come and support the silent auction on tomorrow, 6/15/22, in the LBJ Breezeway from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. thanks again, and you all have a wonderful rest of your day. If I would like to give about 5 minutes for the scholarship recipients to say something if they would like to. If you want to say thank you or thank anyone in particularly, I'd like to give y'all a moment to do that. We can start with first. Brianna Bailey.
Hi, so I definitely wanted to thank all of you for the opportunity. I wouldn't be able to further my education without it, so I wanted to thank you all.
Demonte.
Yeah, I just want like to thank the BACE committee, especially you, Ms. Rady, and Dr. Wallace for the wonderful speech. And I'm going to use this award to help further my education.
Is it Pranav? He was on there. Maybe disconnected. We'll go to Yasmin.
All right. Hello, I'm Yasmin. I just want to say thank you for this opportunity. I appreciate it. It'll definitely be a lot of help. So thank you very much.
Kimora?
Hi, thank you all for the opportunity and allowing me to be here today. Sorry I cannot make camera on. I'm actually at work, but I appreciate all of you and thank you so much.
Keep working, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
And Kennedy.
Hi, I just want to thank everyone for blessing me with the opportunity to not only apply for this scholarship, but also awarding it to me. I know this scholarship will help me in tremendous ways as it did last year. So again, thank you all.
Sign babies.
Again, thank you all for attending and have a blessed rest of your day.
Somebody has their hand up, look like Lisa.
Wait.
Oh, there it is.
Yasmin has her hand up.
Someone.
Oh, yes, Yasmin.
I don't. I'm not
I think
sure.
it's Lisa.
Oh, that's Lisa.
Lisa
I do
Polis.
see the hand.
Oh, Lisa.
Now she said she hit the wrong button. Somebody have
Okay.
Just waving high. Just waving high.
She's waving. Well, congratulations.
I have a quick question.
Congratulations to all of the recipients.
Do you want to mention anything about tomorrow's fundraiser or silent auction?
Yeah, I did. It will be tomorrow from 10 to 6. I don't 10 to 2. I don't have the items with me. I know we have a couple of items from Kendra Scott.
Kendra Scott.
Autographed Vince Young football.
Sam Ellinger.
And a Sam Ellinger football as well. SeaWorld tickets, Texas Ranger tickets, Round Rock Express tickets. We have a skydiving, actual skydiving thing, not the indoor, outdoor. And there is a Father's Day bundle basket on there that has some pretty cool stuff in it. I know it has a golf package in there for sure. I don't know what else is in. I think it has some grill.
We have a golf package. We have cigars. There's a canter along with whiskey glasses.
The canter. And then we have a what is it called? A month worth of cooking lessons from a professional chef. What's his name?
Chef Gill, you have the opportunity to bid on $150 gift certificate toward his services of either having him come in your home and cook private dinner, or you can pick up to-go items from him.
It was like 4 weeks, right?
Oh, wow.
That'll be a good deal.
Yeah, that's a real good deal. 4 dates, 1 month. Hey,
Woo, that's awesome. Whoever did the montage, that was really a blessing, and to see so many of the old faces and those that have gone on that served BACE so faithfully and are no longer with us. Thank you.
Thank you to my sister. My sister Andrea Clark did the montage for us. So thank you, Andrea.
Thank you.
that's
Thank you,
Terry
Andrea.
Moore.
It's great.
Thank you, Andrea.
Do we have anything else? Again, that link was sent out an email to see the auction items. There's a QR code on the flyers, and I think the one that was sent out by Katie. So you guys can scan that and come over to the LBJ building for the ones that aren't here and support that event, please. It raises
Yeah.
more money for next year's
Someone wants to know,
scholarship.
can we bid online? Yeah.
Can we bid online?
Yes.
No. No, we can't. It's agency rules that said you have to actually bid in person.
Yes, and just as the technical person and sort of team's cheerleader, if you will, I have put in a request, and we will see how that goes. So perhaps in future years, we will be able to take advantage of that, because I would love to see that. So that request is in, but it is against the current policy. So we will get that looked at, though.
But if you know someone that's going to be in the office tomorrow, they can certainly bid for you.
And from my understanding, they don't have to be a CPA employee too. Yeah, so you can spread the word. You can spread the word. They can come in and they just sign in at the front desk, and someone will escort them up to the breezeway. So you can open it up to people that are in the Austin area to come down and place those bids. All right, if there's no other questions, that'll be all. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank y'all very
Right.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What amazing recipients.
Yes. Thank you. Congratulations to all. Thank y'all.
Congratulations. Thank you, BACE.
Mhm.